Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. In this video I have some comic books I recently picked up from Midtown Comics. I have two new Laserdisc movies that I got in. I've been trying to find and I finally got. And I have a new vinyl. So let's start off with the vinyl I picked up. This came from Midtown Comics. It is the vinyl for the comic book series God Killer Walk Among Us. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was Walk Among Us. And it's a really good comic series. They got a new series coming out soon, and I'm most definitely going to try to pick that up. Maybe they'll do another soundtrack for it and put it out on vinyl, but this is a really cool piece to add to my collection. I just got to find somewhere to put it on the wall now. Next up are two Laserdiscs I recently got. One of them is what I was wanting, but I got chance to get both of them for around $50, which is way the price of the single version of it. And those are Bikini Summer and Bikini Summer 2. The reason I got Bikini Summer 2 on Laserdisc because the DVD version runs for about a little over $100, and that's a little too steep for me. I have the DVD version of Bikini Summer, and I do have Bikini Summer 2 on VHS I got recently. So, but these are the ones. But it's not too bad. I got both of them. I got both of them for $50, which is a pretty good deal. Okay, now let's start with the comics. Let's start with the Image books. First off is Stray Dogs cover 1J. This is the second printing to this series. I read the first issue of this, and it's really good. I do recommend getting it. I really do. Next up is Noctera, issue number 2, cover A. I haven't got a chance to read any of these, a lot of these books, but the first issue of this one was really good. I do look forward to reading that second one. I'll probably read it this weekend. Next up is Deep Beyond, issue number 3, cover B. Then Walking Dead Deluxe, issue number 12. This is cover B. And cover A. Really good, colorized reprint series of that. If you like The Walking Dead, I recommend getting those. I prefer the black and white, but they've done a really good job with these deluxe editions. Next up is Stray Dogs, issue number 2B. I like this cover because it's like a horror cover of was it Pet Sematary, which is pretty cool there. I look forward to reading this issue too. The first issue was like really good. The artwork was really good. It reminded me of kind of Don Bluth and everything. So I look forward to seeing what goes on more in this one right here. Next up is Marvel. Some books from Marvel. We have Avengers, Curse of the Man-Thing, issue number 1. I always like the Man-Thing character. And anything horror related, this is going to be horror related because it's got to do with the Man-Thing. And this is cover A to this. Next up is X-Men Legends number 2. This is cover A. I got this because of Brett Booth, and the artwork his artwork's always been one of my favorites. And I like seeing the character on the front. His name is Extreme. And they're doing some more stuff like this. And hopefully I may get issue number 3 of this. I'm not really sure. Depends on what they do with it. But I have to wait and see on that one. But I look forward to reading this one too. Next up is issue number 1, cover 1D of the Alien series that came out. And issue number 1H of the Alien series that came out. The first issue, like I said, I think I said in my last one, I'm not really sure if I did or not, but it was a hit and miss on this one. I have to wait to see issue number 2 come out and see how it goes from there. Since Marvel pretty much like put a hold on the Predator comics coming out until like somewhere in November, which is kind of disappointing. I was really hoping to see how they do their take on the Predator, where they're going to start off from, where they're going to continue from, but we'll have to wait till November for that. Next up is Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 62, cover B. This is like the 50 years, I guess the Man-Thing variants this time around. Next up is a book I don't even buy. I just bought this for the cover, which was like Silk cover issue number 1, cover G. I really like that cover to it. That's the only reason I bought it. I will read it and see if it's any good, but I don't know too much about this character. But that's like the Women in History Month variants there. Next up is Star Wars Dr. Aphra issue number 8, cover A. Is Star Wars The High Republic issue number 4B. Now to IDW books, which are Star Wars The High Republic Adventures issue number 3, cover A. Star Wars Adventures issue number 4, cover A. All right, let's see. Next up is going to be DC books. All right, let's see. We have Green Lantern number 1, cover A. I was debating on getting this, but just Team Lantern with the gauntlet kind of piqued my curiosity on it. And I looked through it, and the artwork is really great in there. It really is. And I'm gonna read this one and see if it's any good. I know DC is going up on their process and everything. That kind of upsets me a little bit on that, which they need to keep the process really decent. I know it's been hard for the industry and everything since last year and everything, but but next up is Crime Syndicate issue number 2. I haven't read this one yet, but the first issue of it was really good, and I do recommend checking out that first issue and everything. And I like this cover to it. I really do. It's supposed to be Superwoman versus, was it Ultraman on there? And I'm looking forward to it. It's only a 6-issue miniseries, but it was pretty good. The first issue was really great on it. Next up is Batman Catwoman issue number 4. I think I've read like the first 2 issues of this. And this is the Jim Lee cover. This is cover B. And anything Jim Lee cover, I have to get. It's just, I don't know why, but for some reason his artwork is just brilliant. Next up is Batman Superman number 16, cover A. Superman Action Comics number 1029, cover A. Future State Superman versus Imperious Lex number 3, cover A. Okay, now there's the new Harley Quinn. This is the new series that came out, number 1A. Same series, number 1B. And my favorite cover to it, issue number 1D. This is really cool because it's done by, I hope I'm saying his name, Yoshitaka Amano, who is like does the art and everything, did stuff for Vampire Hunter D and Final Fantasy and everything. I really love the artwork style to that. Next up is Teen Titans Academy, issue number 1, cover A. Detective Comics number 1034, cover A. And The Flash, issue number 768, cover A. All right, that's it for the DC books. Now let's head to the independent titles. Few of these are back issues. The stuff I've been wanting. I'm a huge Full Moon features fan. Anything Full Moon's put out, like Puppet Master, Killer Bong, Ginger Dead Man. So I was able to get these here, which is the Ginger Dead Man issue number 1, cover B. The Ginger Dead Man issue number 2, cover A. The Ginger Dead Man issue number 2, cover D. And the Ginger Dead Man issue number 3. I can't remember what cover this is. I think maybe like cover C, maybe. I look forward to reading those there. Like I said, I love anything Full Moon does. They're really great. If you haven't seen the Ginger Dead Man series, go check it out. The first movie's got Gary Busey voicing the main character, the ginger dead man, right there. This is really cool. Next up is some more Full Moon. The Ginger Dead Man Meets Evil Bong, issue number 1. I don't know what cover that was. I think it's just cover A. I don't think these had any variant covers. Next, another one, the Ginger Dead Man Meets Evil Bong, issue number 2. And the Ginger Dead Man Meets Evil Bong, issue number 3. Like I said, if you haven't seen the Ginger Dead Man movies, go watch them. Then watch the Evil Bong films. I think today, over on fullmoondirect.com, they got the big like box set for like $180 for all the Evil Bong films on Blu-ray now. And they're like in this really cool looking cigar cover, and they're very limited. So let's definitely go check that out and pick those up. And while you're there, pick up a few of some more movies on there. They have some really great deals because it's like I think it's start of their 420 sale they have every year, and they're going to have a lot of great deals. Go check them out. I'll put the link to the website in the description box below. I'm gonna hold out on that one right there because I got to cover something up on that one. Next up is Stan Lee's Lucky Man, issue number 3. I haven't got a chance to read any of these comics because they got so late and everything coming out. But if you haven't seen the series, check out the series. It's really cool British series. I don't think it ever made it to the States yet on any platform. It might have, but as far as I know, it never did. But it's a really good series. Stan Lee is like at the beginning of the first episode of it and everything, and signing autographs and everything. He had a few things. He was involved in it. But it was a really good show. I do recommend checking that out. Next up is Kids, issue number 3A. That was a back issue to complete that fill-in run because a lot of these books have been going where back issue a lot lately where you have to wait for them. Next up is Gung Ho Sexy Beast, issue number 3, cover A. Next up is also another issue of Gung Ho Sexy Beast, issue number 3, cover C. All right, here we go. Next up are Unsacred, volume 2, number 5A. Let's cover cover B to issue number 5. That is a pretty cool cover there. Then there's issue number 5C. And then 5D. I try to buy a lot, like every cover to that series because I really like the artwork to it and I like the style and everything to it. So it's really fun. It's a really good read too. Check it out. Check out anything by Mirka Andolfo. She does stuff over Image, like Deep Beyond, Mercy was an Image, and Unsacred's over here at Ablaze Studios where Unsacred's at. So just check out her work and everything. It's really fun. Next up is Tarna, issue number. I don't know what issue number that is. I can't. Let's say issue number 4. To that right there, it's issue number 4. That's based on the character from Heavy Metal. Next up is Cold Dead War, issue number 1. I have not read this yet, but this is written by George C. Romero, which is the son of George R. Romero, who created Night of the Living Dead. There's another book coming out from him, from Heavy Metal, called The Rise, which is supposed to be a Night of the Living Dead prequel, which I look forward to coming out. Next up, last is going to be now, well, no, not last, there are 2 more, is Destiny New York, issue number 1, cover A, and Destiny New York, issue 2, issue number 1, cover B. Which you put them together, they kind of hook together, which is pretty cool. Another new independent series that's out now. All right, now the last one I got to cover up because it's American Mythology Monsters, cover 3B. I have to cover up two little things on there because it was the nude cover to it. So I would show it, but I might get in trouble for doing that, so I'm not going to do that. So if I'm blocking off like that, I know it sucks, but hey, I'm pretty sure if you look it up online, you'll be able to find to see what it looks like. All right, now that's it for this video. I know it nothing but comics and a couple movies. Hopefully the next few videos I put up will be a lot better than this one. I haven't been out be able to do anything lately because I've been kind of sick lately. So hopefully next week will be a lot better. Have a few more thrift stores I can go to, see if I can find some stuff there. And I hope you liked the video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you not subscribed to the channel and you see this video and you like what you see, please subscribe to it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.